Hello and welcome everyone to part 2 of my Sparta Let's Play for Total War Rome 2. We continue a turn on, and I've moved out from Larissa, and Rome has come and attacked Apollonia. So that's the region I'm heading towards to try and take, the final region that Epirus holds, but they've already moved in to attack it. I don't think there's much I can do. If I select my army, I can't actually engage an attack. I'm going to bring my force here just in case Rome pulls away.
You have further orders?
But I may be stuck treating with them. But I'm going to sign a non-aggression pact with them.
Senate and people, be...
Let's see if... can I get trade? I can't get trade with them yet because their ports aren't open. They're quite friendly. I'm considering... seeing if I could ally. If they do take Epirus, I'll see if I could ally with Rome and then turn on Athens and Macedon. Because they seem pretty friendly with me. The war with Epirus. Macedon, though, on the other hand, not too keen on the fact that I'm at war with Epirus. And apparently gifts given to Egypt. Who are they? Well, they're at war with Tilius, wherever they are. Anyway, so we've moved up there to see if we can take that from Rome, but it looks like they'll get there. I've also managed to move my second army away from Sparta. Epirus hasn't been able to follow me this time, and we're going to land on the beaches here. And I'm trespassing. Yes, I know. We will have to fight. I'm thinking I may have to get some mercenaries for a turn or two while I fight. And I can't go to see the mustering stance or nothing. They have quite a few options of cavalry and various mercenary troops. So I'm going to hold off on that this turn. I don't think we're not at war with them yet. I don't think they're going to come straight out and attack. I'm going to recruit some mercenaries just before I go into battle, and then I can disband them afterwards. I am upgrading my barracks to the Holosidoros barracks, which lets me get Spartan hoplites and citizen cavalry. Research-wise, I'm now on to... I've completed marine training. We've got naval manoeuvres, or I can go and get skirmisher camp. Hellenization, which gets me the hoplite barracks, looks useful. So I'm going to go for military settlement. So with that all done, I'll try to treat with Rome. We'll end the turn there. There we go. And what do we got? Rome is attacking, and I can help them out basically. Control a large army, so both units will be on the field. Yeah, sure. Let's fight alongside Rome. I know we can't get it, but we can't take it ourselves. But maybe this will increase our our relationship with Rome, and I'd rather be an ally of Rome right now than, and so I could take out Athens and Macedon. Then, as long as Rome only take this settlement, then I can live with that. But eventually, the Spartans will strike back. Rome will be deploying from sea. And I'll be coming in from the land. Now, outnumber the garrison army. Not by a great deal, but enough. Show them the might of Sparta. Here we go. Where do I start off map? I assume I do. Start the battle. And then my troops come in. I should say that a lot of people having or finding optimization issues and kind of commenting on my video saying, your game seems to run it, you seem to run the game fine. What can I do to make the game run better? Creative Assembly are very much aware of the optimization issues at the moment. So, if you go onto the official Total War forums, all I can suggest right now is that you go to the support section for Rome 2. There are several guides that Creative Assembly have put in as kind of temporary fixes or, you know, attempted fixes right now to help people out that are suffering performance issues. So go try some of those out. Also make sure you've got the latest drivers, etc. But they are already working on fixes and updates and patches. Pretty standard for a Total War launch, to be honest. The game runs, at least it turns on for most people there. I mean, it's hit and miss. Some people have a perfectly fine launch, others suffer and they don't. But for me personally, this is a lot better than Empire's launch. For me, far less bugs. I have had one bug. I was playing an Alverni campaign just on my own. And I went onto the diplomacy panel, or the diplomacy screen rather, and it bugged out and I couldn't get off that screen. So that's a bug there. I couldn't. You know, the only way I could get out of that was actually by Alt F4ing, forcing close the game, and then starting the game back up again. So not a great bug, that one. Bit annoying, but they'll all be smoothened out in the next week or so, I'm sure. Just as much as we've all been looking forward to the game, I just have to have that little bit of patience, because you know, unfortunately they can't test for everything, and you know, I assume they get the fully game-breaking bugs out of the way, but optimization is on its way. But yeah, definitely check out the official forums if you are having issues. That should be your first point of call, and make a post. If you can't find anything about your problem, can't stress that enough, make a post, because not only, you know, does that help you out, but it helps other people that have the same issue. But you shouldn't be like, I see some people seem almost like afraid of making a post. Don't be afraid of making it. Get in there, because you're actually helping people out by doing that. So let's take a look at what Rome's doing. Rome is sending several ships. They're all just transport ships, essentially. I don't think they've got any specialised warships. All just troop transport, transporting levies. And they're all landing now. And they've seen my army approaching, or Rome approaching, and they pull back to their central square, their main victory point that they had to hold on to, rather than, you know, trying to hold them at the beaches. So these guys jumping off the ships, and they're marshalling their forces now. So Rome's going to be pushing on them very soon. If I don't get there sometime soon, then I'm not going to be in the
enemy
action.
is attacking our ally.
I was going to try and save these guys the effort of not having to run. Do they all have their eyes closed then? Oh no, they do. Just their eyes look a little bit weird. So let's get these guys running. Get them running into position, otherwise we're going to be no use to Rome here. And they've got their general over here, and they've chosen a general as a Triarii unit. That is one of the features I think I really enjoy about Rome 2. Well, there's loads of features I enjoy about Rome 2, but just that you can choose a different general's bodyguard, a different unit for the general's bodyguard to be in. Because sometimes you don't want them always to be cavalry. Like, this in particular makes me very happy about my Iceni Let's Play, because I'm not forced to have my generals as chariots. Not that actually chariots are actually pretty good in Rome 2. They don't have the pathfinding issues that they did in Darth Mod in the original Rome, which I'm sure a lot of you will remember from that Let's Play. My personal hate for when chariots went wrong. So Rome is engaging with Epirus at the beach. They're already losing their levy units. They don't actually have a very powerful army, bar a few troops. Most of them are just levies. They've got Valates and I think a few Hastati, but that's about it. I think these are the Valates, yeah. All the little chat is pretty cool that they give. We've now got the Roman general, Triarii unit, marshalling up, about to go into the back of these slingers, perhaps. No, they're going to go through. They're ignoring them. Slingers are under fire from the Valates anyway. The Roman general is going straight for the citizen hoplites, it would seem. Oh, and there's flaming javelins going on in there as well. I think they must be from their own Valates. That is doing a grand job against citizen hoplites. Yeah, it's their own Valates. We have a Roman unit of levies coming to greet us. And I'm going to move in with my full force here. Take the central square, although it looks like Rome may be doing that hard work for me. They've got a few more ships incoming now, Valates and levies. Can't see if they've got any hoplites, Astarte rather, at all, except for this unit over here. But they've gained a victory with their, I think with their general. They're holding all right against citizen hoplites. AI not afraid to throw their general in there. Really do enjoy seeing those javelins stuck into the enemy shields. Pretty cool. So Rome looks like they're getting the upper hand on the beach, although their general is routing, and they've lost him. They had him under too much fire. No support for him, so he has been killed. Rome is now sending more troops down here. They seem to be picking up with my army, following behind. They've got Epirus following with some militia hoplites and slingers. I'm going to divert one of my hoplite units here. And we'll hold this this corner. I'll form them into hoplite phalanx. And the best thing I've been told with this is to give them a move order rather than an attack order. Otherwise that takes them out of phalanx mode, which, yeah, now you can see they're moving in phalanx. So rather than giving them an attack command... Oh, I've been told cinematic, to go into cinematic mode. But I don't want to go into cinematic mode just yet. So we've got to break out from phalanx so that we can engage with these guys. They're slingers, so we should have them. General's formed up though, and in fact Epirus is just down to a few roaming units now. Oh, and I really should have taken these guys off skirmish mode.
Orders. By your command. General.
Got hoplites charging against my hoplites here, but they're going to hold. And I'm going to push in with my general's bodyguard there, finish them off. And we sent these guys packing. Shattered their slingers. So we're going to run these guys up the flank now. They've got more hoplites. And we've broken through in the centre. And we can end the battle there. I'm going to end it there rather than continue it on. Suddenly I had a Steam achievement pop up in the Navy, although I don't think the Steam overlay shows up. I'm not sure. Sometimes actually those achievements I think do show up in recordings, but if I bring up the Steam chat, it doesn't, because that's an overlay feature. So we lost 15 men and we killed 323. Take that. Not a bad Not a bad kill rate. And the battle lasted for exactly 10 minutes, apparently. We give you war. Ah, I was going to read the quote and then it changed. Dang it. Oh. I think the post-battle loading could do. I think that, to be fair, there seems to be there could be a lot of optimization, mainly done to the campaign map, because loading back from battle to campaign map seems a bit slow. Oh, and Epirus is sunk. Decisive victory. I can release captives, I can enslave them or kill them. And someone was telling me that for Sparta, enslaving them is a good idea, because it helps drive your economy. So I'm going to enslave them.
Command.
But Rome has taken Apollonia. Thankfully I have a non-aggression pact with them, so I'm hoping that they won't be annoyed that I'm now in their lands technically trespassing, because we did help them out against Epirus. Now I don't need to worry about saying Epirus anymore, because I've just killed them. So there we go. Don't need to learn how to say that. Although I probably will do for my Rome Let's Play, because I'll be in a similar situation most likely. Military traditions. The Herkarlasai. Oh, I cannot say that. Plague? No! Pestilence grips the men. Survivors work to collect the dead. Okay, so that's obviously when you've been poisoned by an agent, I'd assume. But we've grown, they can get traditions now. So, formidable spearmen, artillery experts, accomplished skirmishers, siege experts, or stalwart defenders. So they get extra barricades and sets of fireballs. I'm going to go for formidable spearmen, seeing as, you know, they are the mighty. I'm going to go for the laurel wreath on them. They are the mighty Spartan hoplites, using a lot of spears.
At your command.
So let's pull back with my force then to Larissa.
Set up the watch.
Although actually I'm going to keep them out for another turn, because I don't want to send the plague back there.
Gathering supplies.
Don't know how close to the city you need to be for that to happen. Let's have a quick look at the diplomacy with Rome. They are not. Oh, because I did trespass against them. Sorry, Rome.
In Rome's name, be welcome and speak in friendship. I will give a receptive ear to your words.
Okay, so military alliance is the strongest form of military alliance, and defensive is if I'm attacked. They'll come and support me. Low chance of a military alliance.
Is used to broker military alliances.
But what about a defensive alliance?
A defensive alliance is an obligation
have to see if we can get
to
trade
support
first.
another faction only if it suffers.
But we'll have to worry. We'll see if we can take out Knossos and maybe go over to Rhodes as well. That might be the way forward. They're not too bothered either way. They don't seem to have any strong allies, so we can perhaps look at taking them out. I'll bring my poisoned army back. Sparta, that barracks is nearly upgraded there. My forces here are going to go in and attack these guys. So let me get those mercenaries that I need. I'm going to get mercenary assistant cavalry. Veteran hoplites. They sound good. It's mainly more melee defense. And better base morale, so I'm going to put them in there. I won't get the Tarentine cavalry, actually. What are these guys? More hoplites. I think I should be alright with what I've got now. That hiring, I need to disband them after this battle, because otherwise I'm going to lose a lot of money. So let's declare war, attack them. declared no allies to come in on either side. So Macedon's only a defensive ally, and I'm the one doing the attacking. Wow, they have a lot of reinforcements. I'm gonna encircle them. I'd rather them come to me actually. I'll let the AI try and fight it out toward me. Or I could leave the siege, pull back to the forest, or pull back and form a defensive position. Because at the moment they're in their defensive position. So I wonder if I can do that. Let's see if we can withdraw.
Men, retreat!
So let's see if we can
That is impossible. On the move.
fortify
You there!
this
Get
position.
to work.
See how that goes. Okay, we'll fortify our position over there. Declare war on them, so hopefully they'll come and attack me. Does mean I'm going to lose some funds this turn though, because I recruited all those mercenaries. I'm hoping they'll come out though. But obviously they have a lot of garrison troops that will spawn should they be attacked. And Apollonia has been lost by Rome. It's at the Etruscan League, I think. I'm more than happy to declare war on them. They can be mainly Rome's problem, but this will give me a great chance. Oh, they've left. Okay, well they're leaving it wide open for me to attack now. Whatever reason they have chosen to leave. Cheers AI.
You have recruited so
dear.
many units, the treasury is buckling under the weight of their upkeep. Capturing new territory would spread the cost as well as putting your troops to good use.
Etruscan League. So, Admiral. I think even though my guys are weakened, I can probably take this. I'm going to declare war on the Etruscan League. I want Apollonia.
None will escape.
I'm going to auto-resolve it. And it doesn't matter which stance I choose, all of them end in them dying very quickly. Straight in the neck. Will probably mean that Apollonia is now poisoned. Faces that disease, but we'll see. So I lost 23 men. Raise, loot, or occupy. I'm just going to occupy.
Ready for further orders.
And we've got an increase in rank. Yeah, hoorah!
Commander.
Managed to turn that around. Don't need to worry about Rome here now. So my general can have more skills. Warrior, commander, tactician, or navigator. I'm going to go for tactician so he can move further with his troops.
You can call me.
Rome had pulled its forces back to Brundisium. Perhaps the Etruscan League was pushing too much on them there.
Ready
And
for battle.
I'm going to set my stance now, normal stance, so we can attack.
We take this settlement.
And I'll fight this battle myself. Assault. They pulled away with a large force to leave them relatively... Well, it's just their garrison troops. Battle of Hierapytna. Ares Dread, my legion, my army over here. Versus generic Knossos garrison army. Woo! We've got some plebs, 2 units of plebs, 3 slingers, 3 hoplites, and looks like either that's a general unit or a mercenary unit or something. Makes it slightly different. Oh, I'm glad I've got cavalry though. It'll be useful for the slingers. Start deployment. I could deploy closer to the city than I did last time. Similar, pretty much same map as fighting Epirus. They're at that level, but the variety very much changes after this for all the various settlements.
Missiles awaiting targets.
So missiles we'll have up here, and I'm going to take them off skirmish mode for now because I'd rather them form up. Spartan hoplites. I'm going to put the hoplites, my Spartan hoplites and my mercenary ones together in a nice group. And then these guys I'm actually going to send from another angle, I think, could send them from a bit here. I'm going to try and divide the forces.
General.
Forces of the enemy, have them there, and I'm going to have my cavalry to go up the left flank here.
Spear infantry. At your command.
Where are all the enemy forces? All the enemy forces are over here. Formed up, trying to defend this alley. Formed a decent defensive position, but I'm going to be moving it straight up the middle. So I wonder if... Well, first of all, with these guys, I want to move them... And I'll get these guys to run in, whereas this army can advance slowly. I'm going to completely ignore them coming down like this. They're redeploying now. Interesting, they're forming up over here, not near their victory condition. But fair enough. I'm going to bring my citizen cavalry over here to engage with their slingers. They may well have more troops, because we've got to see the line of sight, obviously. These guys may disappear. Yeah, they're disappearing because we no longer can see them. The cavalry pulling away. Get my cavalry to charge on in here. But I'm going to have to stop with these guys, actually.
Ready for orders. Ready for orders. Hippias. Advance at speed. Citizen cavalry.
So in goes citizen cavalry.
Our general is under attack.
Shields are up. Slingers should be down.
Sparta!
I don't want them firing all their missile items just yet. No, this has spurred them to moving the Etruscan League. And now moving into the centre. Far more sensible idea. And I'm going to have to deploy 2 of my hoplites over on the right. Pushing forward with 2 more here. Forming phalanx with them. Mercenary cavalry I'm going to bring up to support these guys over on the right. Take out the slingers. So they've now formed a position which I would think is far more sensible, defending in front of their town square.
Javelin men. Your orders. Your orders. Ready.
Royal Spartans ready. So now in phalanx we're going to move them forward. So it's meant to really receive. They're not really meant to attack with that sort of formation. They're meant to receive attacks and, you know, react to them.
Marching order.
I'm going to send these 2 units up round here, try and flank round. These 2 I'm forming into phalanx. I'm going to move them right up in front of the enemy. Meanwhile over here I'm bringing up my skirmishers and I'm going to bring up my forces behind them. Form them up quite closely. It's fine. Cavalry's now around by the beach.
At the double.
We can hit into the back of the slingers.
Spartans. Spearmen at the
Phalanx
ready.
mode has helped my men as they push forward.
At your service. Ariokoi hoplites. Citizen cavalry.
I get my cavalry to charge into the back of these slingers.
Spear infantry at your command.
And now charging with my hoplites to finish off the Helsers.
The battle is turning in our favor.
And these guys are about to be engaged here. So they gave like a shield bash to that first rank to push them back. Engaging my troops all down the streets.
Yours to command.
I'm going to bring my cavalry along.
Advance!
Then my cavalry getting in there now and doing a good deal of damage. Bring the cavalry all the way along here though.
Your orders.
Just going to get these hoplites straight into combat with them. I need to push forward slightly with my skirmishers here so they can actually attack. Very narrow streets.
Command up.
And I'm going to push forward with 2 hoplites here.
At the double.
Rapid advance on both of them.
Spearmen ready for orders.
At your service.
And now I'm going to pull back with the skirmishers.
Your orders.
Back now!
At the double.
Hoplites holding here. Need to reform though, get back into their phalanx.
Spear infantry, ready. At the double. At your service.
Command up.
Being attacked by more citizen hoplites here. And I'm going to charge in with my cavalry into the back of these guys here.
Yours to command.
But the square should be now secured. Nearly, just about.
Spear infantry ready.
For some reason my spears want to turn around before they attack. Now we're attacking. And we can bring them all down.
Citizen cavalry!
Run, Cav, run.
Heroically, hoplites.
That went rather well.
At your command.
Hoplites. Oh yeah, it's not hoplites, hoplites. I remember that now. Dang it, hoplites. Hoplites. So, I'm going to bring my cavalry round here because I want to just smash into the back of these guys. We'll attack these ones first. Meanwhile, these ones can capture the square, which we're about to do, and win the battle.
Our enemy have lost a victory point.
And now their points will go down, and we will claim glorious victory. Charging with the cavalry, killing a lot of them there. The rest of them are all fleeing. And they can run off and flee. They're not going to escape this. Nothing to escape to. And we can end the battle there, and Knossos is mine. So we lost 209 men, and we killed 1,052. Good times. Cavalry did well. It's going to be a shame to need to disband them, though, because it's costing me too much. Although, actually, after taking this element, probably won't, but still. Can hopefully recruit our own cavalry at some point. So that should be fine. But I'm going to wrap up this part now. I will just save up the other side because this loading battle screen is going to take a while. So we'll have captured Knossos by the next time we come back to this Let's Play. So I do hope you enjoyed. Please do remember to comment, rate and subscribe. Link to my schedule video is in the description. So check that out. As always, hope you enjoyed. Comment, rate, subscribe. See you all again soon.